I guess I will do the welcome. Welcome, everybody. And today is Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2023. We're very happy to have you with us. And I'd like to invite to introduce you to the rest of the ground crew. My name is Anna Larai, and Christian and I live here on Vancouver Island. We have Paula is in Montana, and Maria lives in Germany, and Sarala is down in Florida, and we're the Alchemy's ground crew. So welcome very much, and we're happy to have you here. We'd just like to welcome Bonnie and Vincent and Ellen and Callie and Sandra, who are joining us now. All right, I have a couple of announcements before we get started. And here on the screen, just take a look. We are getting really excited because for the first time in almost 4 years, we will be doing an in-person gathering. Yay! And I think this is number 18, I think 18 or 19, because we've been working with the Alchemy for 10 years now, last month. So for the very first time in all of those gatherings, the Alchemy has shared with us what they want to do. Because normally when you come to a gathering, they don't share at all what they want to do. And their intention for this one is birthing the next layer of consciousness. Birthing the next layer of consciousness. So if you've never been to a gathering, they're amazing. They're all about planetary transformation, but they're also very much so about personal transformation, because without you transforming, it's pretty hard for the rest of the planet to transform. So it's so transformational, and the energies we build every day until the final day, and you get to hang with all these like-minded people in this beautiful location in Mexico and eat great food and listen to the waves as you sleep. So check-in is on Saturday. We have dinner together and then a short meeting Saturday night, and then we go into full meditations on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Friday is our collective day together of integration, where we hang out at the beach and the pool and just hang together. And then Saturday, the shuttles take you back to the airport, the Puerto Vallarta airport in Mexico. So we would love to have you join us. Carol, Natalia, I don't know, elaborate with what means. I don't know what question you're asking. So, and if you're asking for birthing the next layer of consciousness, no, they won't elaborate on what that means. So, all right, and Karila is already there, and she is holding, if you see the picture on your screen, there's a great big portal in front of that on the bay, the Mexico crystal, and she's already in there holding the energies and bringing the energies of Nuva Nation in, and we've already set up a lot of energies for the gathering. So peace, love, divinity, manifestation, unlimited, and the health of all participants. So you can find out more on our website, or you're welcome to email us at thealchemy88@gmail.com if you have any questions. All right. So the next thing I want to just share with you is a lot closer. It's actually today. So I know some of you like to do the Vortex group healings, and I do that with my company, sparklesoflove.love. And here on Valentine's Day, it is at 3:00 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 6 o'clock for Eastern, and it's probably 10 or 11 or quite late for some of you that are in Europe. And for those of you in Australia and New Zealand, it's probably your morning time. So that's on my website, and that runs approximately an hour, and come to either receive the energies or to work on one specific thing you want to release, whether it be physical, mental, emotional. And those are overlighted by Dr. Lorphan, the head of the Galactic Healers, Archangel Raphael, and several other beings of light who come forth. So that is today. And and it is not recorded, but if you register and can't make it, you still get put in the healing chamber. Okay. And the last announcement I have is I am offering something new called the Next Level You, and it will start March 1st. And it is a 6-week program, and I'm really, really excited about it because what it is designed to do is help you create massive flow and miracles in your life and to really expand your awareness beyond where it's ever been. And it's also, if you're ready to jump to your next level, it also means you're ready to position yourself as an energetic anchor in the new earth so that source energies will flow through you in a different way. And so I'm just getting that ready now, and you can send me an email about it, or on the Alchemy's Facebook page or mine, just put a little emoji in there and I will set up some time to talk to you a little bit more about it. But that's starting March 1st, the Next Level You. And any of you that want to move faster on your spiritual journey and really have a shift, this will help you beyond measure, beyond measure. All right, so let's get started and get connected with the alchemy and see what's going to come forth today. So see before you a beautiful golden disc, and it's larger than a dinner plate. And it's the alchemy's transportation disc. And just as you step upon it, feel as you go up, up, up to the alchemy field. And from the alchemy field, we are going to move to Mexico, to the Bay of Chacala, because the crystal has been moved. The alchemy crystal has been moved. And for the very first time in 10 years, the alchemy temple has also been moved to over Mar de Jade Resort. And when they did this on Sunday, even I was surprised. So feel as your golden discs take you to the alchemy crystal over this beautiful bay here in Puerto Vallarta, south of Puerto Vallarta. And just come down around the crystal. And they've moved the whole crystal, the alchemy crystal. And so just feel around this portal that there are 11 rings of angels. And the next layer out is a ring of mythical creatures and animals. And the next ring is what we call enlightened ones. And the final ring around this is various galactic high council members. And Karila, the consciousness who will be replacing Mother Gaia, is already into the center of this crystal portal. So the alchemy are sharing with me that I'm to tell you that the home alchemy crystal, the home crystal, and the Mexico crystal have been merged. until the gathering, until after the gathering. And you're all on your golden disc around the outside of it. Greetings, beloved ones. We are the alchemy. And on this day of love, we send you extra love and we greet you. It is our pleasure to be present with you. And as you hover around the Mexico crystal here, we call forth on Analarai, Christian, and Mother Gaia to join Karila in the center of the crystal for this moment, for our time together. And see or feel now as we bring a purple ray or ribbon down from source and through Analarai's body and out her heart, and from within this portal and crystal, she connects directly with your heart chakra now. And see or feel now as we bring a blue ray or ribbon down through the one you know as Christian. And it connects with his heart, and he sends it out directly to your heart now. And it moves from the back of your heart, through your heart out the back, and around this whole group until it comes back into the back of your body and heart chakra. And this forms the group heart. And feel now as Mother Gaia sends her green ray or ribbon directly to your heart from within the crystal here. And Karila is not this day sending a part, not sending her platinum ray because of what she is already doing. And so it's a little different, beloved ones. The two crystals are merged. Our temple is now in the etherics over Mardahade, and it will be anchored over our meeting space once Analarai and the ground crew arrive in Mexico at Mardahade. And as Analarai spoke, yes, in all of our time with you, we have never moved our temple. And so we ask you to feel all this love and light coming towards you and to you and through these purple and green and blue rays. And we ask you to feel now as we begin to run the white, the pink, and the golden diamond lights directly to you now. The white, the pink, and the golden diamond lights. And just allow the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light to flow down and through your body. And these are the next wave or layers of ascension energies. And all of the diamond lights carry the codes of remembrance of who you are on all levels. And the pink also additionally supports the human body, and the gold and diamond light additionally is for healing, and you never need to direct it, it simply flows. And just receive all of this love and light we send through the purple, the blue, and the green rays, and the diamond lights coming directly into your crown chakra and down into your body. And your golden discs are hovering over the ocean around the home crystal or the Mexico crystal, which are merged together. You have not yet entered the crystal at all. Just receive. And we want to be clear that even though we may be doing preparation for our gathering on some of our global meditations, such as this, all of this is also personally beneficial to each of you by the vibrations you receive. And as this will be a gathering unlike we have ever done, we will spend much of our time in these next weeks asking your assistance in preparing the energies. For the energies at this gathering will be quite strong, and we look forward to cocooning our attendees for those 7 days and to really amping up all that we can do together. And of course, we look forward to seeing and feeling you hug each other and spread that beautiful love that you share in this place of beauty and peace. And the white, the pink, and the golden diamond light only go into your body. They are not going into the crystal this day. So we are filling you up with white, pink, and golden diamond light. And when you are ready, ready, we invite you to reach your hands out, palms up, as though you were receiving, and you put your hands out, palms up, so they may place something in it, and you may place your hands into the crystal, only as far as your wrists, not your full arms or elbows. Your hands up to your wrists into the Mexico crystal, if you wish. And simply receive these vibrations. And all of the crystal portals are where source energy flows very specifically for the elevation of humanity and the vibration of planet Earth, what you call the Great Awakening. Beautiful. Continue to receive with your palms up into the crystal and receive all of this energy from Source. Allow it to move into your physical form and your energetic field. Just receive, beloveds. And if you are ready, we would ask you to move your golden disc just inside the crystal. So your whole body is in and your back is on the edge of the crystal. So just move forward. You are still connected to us through Anna Larai and Christian and Mother Gaia. The 11 rings of angels and other beings are all present. Karila is here in the center. And just receive a few minutes more. Just receive. And your whole energetic field and your physical body are being infused with this energy coming through this Mexico crystal, this pure source energy, the energies of the awakening. And what we are going to do now is we are going to start filling you with some other energies. And as you become saturated, we would ask you to allow the excess of these energies to flow into the crystal in preparation for the gathering. And so feel now as we begin to run the vibrations of peace, the vibrations of peace. In addition to the diamond lights and receiving these energies in the crystal from Source, we're now running through your physical and energetic bodies the vibrations of peace coming in from the crown chakra. And now we start also running the vibrations of love, not romantic love, but divine love. And we begin to run the vibrations, add the vibrations of divinity into your field and your body to fill you up. And as you fill with peace and love and divinity so far, we ask you to allow the excess to flow through your feet and into this crystal portal. And feel now as we add the vibration and energy of manifestation. Manifestation begins to run through you. And now we begin to add the vibrations of unlimited, unlimited. And now we begin to flow to those who have already registered or know they are attending our gathering. We are flowing and into the crystal, the vibrations of health for the attendees. And the vibrations of peace, love, divinity, manifestation, unlimited, and health of participants continue to flow into you. And as you become saturated, the excess flows into the Mexico crystal, into the portal. Continue to receive the diamond lights, the love that we send to you as we are connected to you. Your body is in the crystal, receiving all this source energy, and we are filling you with peace, love, divinity, manifestation, unlimited, and the health for our attendees. And see or feel now as a bridge is created between the Mexico crystal and the Alchemy Temple. And again, we have never done this even in our normal space. They are connected, yes, slightly, of course. But we are going to create an actual bridge now. Here from the crystal into the Alchemy Temple. And that temple is currently above the resort in the higher dimensions, holding the space. And we ask the Christian one and Karila to create this bridge here from the crystal going to the temple, just like you would see a bridge over a road. And the energies will flow between both. And you continue to receive the diamond lights, the vibrations of peace, love, divinity, manifestation, unlimited, and health for our attendees. And these continue to flow to you, to saturate you, and then the overflow into the crystal. And from this space, from a space of love, we now send out a clarion call to all beings, to all humans on earth who have contracted or desire to be a part of this birthing of the next level of human consciousness. We send this out energetically to touch the hearts of those who a long time ago shared that they would be present with us. And we call you forth now from far and wide to join us. And we share with you, without any fear, that as we progress in gatherings, the more and more difficult work comes forth. So those who were present with us last September for the online gathering and know what was co-created, this is more difficult. This is a bigger piece of work to be done. And we want to give you, one asked earlier, we want to give you a little bit of a visual. Let us see if we can try to explain it. We are going to put a visual up. And many of you know David Hawking's scale of vibrational consciousness. And many of you know, some of you call it love or above, and there are often numbers of where it vibrates, where these various energetics and emotions and states of consciousness vibrate. And this is another person has adjusted this slightly, but the information is the same. And if you look at what you call the color orange, the main emotions are fear, grief, apathy, guilt, and shame. And what that experience is I lose, lethargy, defeat, unconscious, just surviving, hopelessness, and despair. And as the vibrations rise, you move into the next level, or the next grouping, as you call it, where you are more about the hustle and competition, control, self-reliance, hyperactivity, and determination. And then as you start to hit the more neutral vibrations, where you are continuing to raise your frequency, you become more conscious, more productive, and more cooperative, co-creative. You are happier, you are more at ease. And then, of course, when you hit love and above, love, joy, peace, and enlightenment, you are in service to others. There are many synchronicities in your life. You are fearless and trust. You are compassionate and you influence others. There are synchronicities and extraordinary outcomes. So if you look at this, how many of you, if you wish to raise your hand, and it is not 24/7, it is not all the time or all the people, so let us be clear on this. But how many of you would say that humanity overall, the collective consciousness of humanity, the majority of the time would be in the orange or maybe the green? Raise your hands if that resonates with you. That the majority of the time, most of humanity, not all, would either be, their consciousness would be in the orange or the green. So feeling that they're just surviving, or defeated, or unconscious, or they're more controlling and they feel competitive and have to rely only on the self. And we are not saying all people all the time. And yes, there are beautiful groups of people and individuals and organizations that are in what you call the blue and the pink the majority of the time. And all of you go through all of these. Even those who are in peace or joy most of the time will have moments of fear or grief or anger. But we're just talking about generalities. And what we hope to do, what our intention is to co-create with you, when we say birthing the next level of consciousness, is that we are hoping to provide the energetic support and create the energetics so it will be easier for humanity as a collective consciousness to raise their own vibration and consciousness, to step out of guilt and shame and apathy and grief and loss and fear. And that doesn't mean it happens instantaneously, and we have shared that with you many times. We are looking to create the energetics that then can be brought down into the dimensional planes here on Earth. But how far we get is based on several factors and how much we can do that, if we can do it at all. It is based on the vibrational frequency on the planet at that time. And we have support beyond anything you can imagine. So in our cocoon space, what is happening out in the planet doesn't generally affect us. And then it is based on the hearts of the people who come, our attendees, and their ability to hold the vibration as we continue to move upward. And of course, the number of attendees we get to do the work. Imagine the difference between 3 people trying to do this and 100 or 1,000 or 1,000,000 on your planet. And we are not looking for 1,000,000 people to come. But we want you to feel the difference when more of you say yes and come forth. And you must hear and feel this. This is not pressure, manipulation, or coercion, coercing you to attend. This is telling you the facts, the reality of how things work. And so this is our intention, to create and assist the energetics for birthing the next layer of consciousness for humanity. And any more, we cannot give any more explanation than that. We hope that you understand some of that. And it has been quite some time since we have put out a clarion call. And that is an energetic call to the heart for those who agreed and contracted before birth to be present and assist with things like this, or with this specific event. But of course, like anything, you only want people there whose hearts are truly there, who are in joy to co-create, and who hold no expectation of the outcome, which we know is rather contradictory. And so the bridge between the crystal and the alchemy temple is now complete. And our gratitude to those of you that have already registered and are coming, for you help hold the energetic of what we are doing and making it possible even before you arrive. And so we slowly stop running the vibrations of peace, love, divinity, unlimited, and health of attendees. And your golden disc moves backward and out of the crystal completely. And from this space, filled with love, we hope, we would like to state out loud with you our intentions for 2023. And when you do them 3 times a day, repeat them 3 times in a row. That is considered once a day, which is what we would ask you. Again, you are helping create the energetics for humanity. So if you would repeat with us, we would appreciate it. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. Within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And finally, within 2023, all of humanity can opt for a gentle awakening to remember their true divine nature. And gently and slowly, we ask the Christian one to release the blue ray or ribbon that connects the group heart, and Mother Gaia gently releases the green ray or ribbon, and Analarai gently releases the purple ray or ribbon, and the diamond lights stop flowing. But we do remind you that you can call on the white, pink, or gold, or any combination, twice a day up to 30 consecutive minutes, and one of those always at bedtime, to support you in your own journey. And your golden discs bring you back to your own time and space. And we ask you, beloved ones, if you would like to write in, do you have any questions for us about this? Because we always want to make sure that it is clear. And we ask for a show of hands, how many of you felt the strength of the energy within the crystal portal? How many of you felt the energies and the strength of the energy? And just leave your hands up a minute. And one says, so much yawning. Beautiful. And we know some of you are still rather far out. Thank you, beloveds. Which questions do you have? And we want to share. So some people ask us this sometimes. What if I've never been? Or what if I'm a beginner? What is the most important is that your heart is willing and that you want to be there with us. If you've never been to a gathering, that is fine. You will be welcomed by all with open arms and hugs. If you have been to many and don't feel the energy, you are still welcome, because it is your willingness and intention to be there. It is your willingness and your intention to be there. So if you have any questions, please write us here. This was my first time. It was beautiful. Thank you. Well, we welcome you. And most weeks we have someone on a first time. As we, the alchemy, come at the time of transition for a planet and a people, and as we say often, we do not come to save you, but to co-create with you. And we meet with you again next Tuesday in the evening time Pacific. And on our website, thealchemycollective.org, you will see that there are the 10 years of recordings, all free, and you are welcome to download and share. Another says, beautiful, so powerful, I conked out. Missed most, I was so gone, but thank you so much. And that is fine, beloved. If you get conked out, we know the energies are strong, and you can always listen to the words at another time should you wish. We do ask you to not listen while you are driving a vehicle, though. So on this day that you celebrate love, and we know on your planet you are celebrating primarily romantic love, but we shall just say on the day that you celebrate all love, know that you are deeply loved by us and by all the beings of light, and that you are supported more than you could possibly imagine. So just feel as extra love and light is sent to you each and every moment this day. Beautiful, beloved ones. And another says, this was pure beauty and brought me much joy. Is there a way that those who cannot attend hold energies to enforce what will be worked upon? Yes and no, beloveds. Yes and no. We are in a cocoon space, and you can set your intentions and sit in meditation to support those people who are attending. But we are in very purposely a very cocoon space where no other energies are allowed in. And so the best way to support is to support the people. So imagine sending love to our attendees, and that would be the best way to support. And these preparation calls, all the energy you can add in those, and some of you that can financially not attend, but you might be able to make a donation for someone else to attend, then as two people have done so far quite generously, that allows our ground crew to share that money with others so that they may come to the gathering who might not have had the finances but had the time or the willingness to go. So again, coming on the preparation calls and holding the love for our attendees is the best way to reinforce if you cannot be with us in person. And we have shared with you and share again that at the beginning of the end of October and early November, we will have one more gathering, but this one will be online. So those of you that cannot travel or it is not comfortable for you, you may join us online for the 5 days. And in 2024, we will see how we do this, because we love that when COVID happened, we adapted, as many did, and we began our online gatherings. And we know that that was good for many of you, that you could attend who couldn't before. And yes, there is a question here. Go ahead. And let us be clear. So the preparation calls, we're calling our global meditations right now. We mean our Tuesday global meditations is what we meant by we are preparing. And for those attending, there will be separate 1 hour preparation calls right before the gathering. So we just want to be clear. We thank you, Christian, for that one. And so in the October, November, we will do the online gathering, and we love that more of you can be present with it from your home. But the reality is, for us, we can do far more when we have a group of a certain size in the physical. And that is still part of the reality here. So once again, our blessings and our love to each of you. We are the alchemy. Thanks, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you next Tuesday. And I'll see some of you this afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific for the group Vortex Healing. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.